What's going on? This y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck once again. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. I already recapped not recap, but I already made my prediction with Jerry West versus Loso. So the next one that I'm actually gonna go with is, let's just go with Geechi Gotti versus Rum Nitty. Now this is like how I feel about this. Now Geechi Gotti is in my like top 5 right now. Rum Nitty, he not in my top 5, but I might have Rum Nitty maybe in like my I would say top 15. Now if we want to talk about punchers, he's definitely in top 5 for that. Hell, he might be the best puncher, and that might even be no Mike. But this is just how like I feel about the Geechi versus Rum. I knew Geechi versus Rum was going to be very complicated to. I knew it was going to be very complicated to take them out of the tournament. That was going to be very complicated to do. Now, don't get me wrong. I felt like Rum Nitty was going to be more harder to take out because that fan base is crazy with Rum Nitty. Geechi is too, but Geechi be working with his league, with his podcast. Going to different leagues to battle, regardless if it's 1 round or 3 rounds. Then next thing you know, he still got to battle on URL. So I didn't know what Geechi was going to be able to do when that came in. You know what I mean? So I thought he was going to kind of slip in a way, but he got that up out of the way. If I didn't think that, regardless, he was still going to be hard to take out because Geechi don't let nobody just beat him down, and neither does Rum Nitty. Now, we do have our disagreements with the Rum Nitty and Serious Jones, but like, let's just get straight to it. It's Geechi versus Rum Nitty for 100K, y'all. Even though they might split the 100K. They might split the 100K and everything. But the thing is, though, this thing. When Ultimate Madness 1 was here, I was really rooting for Jada Nightwing. I was rooting for him. I was rooting for Easy the Block Captain. I liked Easy the Block Captain when I saw him against Don Marino. But Jada Nightwing ended up winning that. Fonz ended up winning that to the point where they came together where they was doing good on the card. So when it came to them being on that card, I think that was a known card, if I'm not mistaken. That was on that same card with the A-Verbs versus the Geechi Gottis and things like that, right? That was a very like lackluster type battle. I did hear about certain things with Jada Nightwing. He had a friend that had passed like 2 weeks before that or something like that. I don't know if that had anything to do with anything, because I could like look at Fonz. I didn't hear anything about Fonz. So my whole thing is, it's kind of like they was kind of like tired in a way, and they just was just trying to make sure that they had their rounds together so they could just say who won or lost, and they could just take the money and go home. That was, man, like that battle was very lackluster. But shouts out to Fonz, you did win that whole thing. But then it also came to Bill Collector, and Homes of the God. That battle was not the business. That battle was like low-key worse than Fonz and Jada Nightwing. It was like low-key worse. So me looking at the Geechi and Rum battle, I hope they didn't come to the point where they tired now, and the fact that they have more time, they probably would even be even more laid back because they finally have all that time to chill. So I don't know how that's gonna be, man. I don't know how that's gonna be for for Geechi and Rum Nitty. I don't know how that's gonna be. But the past 2 Ultimate Madness tournaments that went down, and then they ended up being on these norm cards with the other people that wasn't in the tournament, it could be kind of complicated. It could be kind of complicated to me, for me to sit here and say that it's gonna be a good battle. It's very possible that it could turn up to be a very good battle, because at the end of the day, it is 100K. And I don't think they're going to be friends up in that battle. But me personally, if I had a person to win this battle, I got to go with Geechi. Because every time, because I do notice when people do go against Rum Nitty, you can't just knock Rum Nitty out. No, you can't. But if you punching with Rum Nitty, but then you also talking to Rum Nitty, which most people probably do better than Rum Nitty, only because he don't really be talking to people like that. That's why I'm only saying that. Then people end up winning Rum Nitty. So I think I have Geechi Gotti winning this battle 2-1. Geechi Gotti is not about to walk through Rum Nitty. No, he's not. But he will beat Rum Nitty 2-1, and I feel like Geechi Gotti is gonna go home with the 100K. That's just how I feel about that. Geechi has the presence, he has punchlines, he can make people laugh, he can real talk you to death, he can angle you, he could do all that. He could do all that to the point where I got Geechi Gotti winning this battle, man. So it's kind of crazy because Geechi Gotti is probably the first person as far as like to be on the Mount Rushmore that quick, man. He now dang near battled everybody. He's done. He's done. So this y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. I got Geechi Gotti winning this battle, man. 2-1. But shouts out to both of y'all. Y'all both, you know, putting it down for the West Coast. West Coast is most definitely running battle rap right now. I don't care what none of y'all say. We got the Danny Myers, we got the B Dots, we got the Geechi Gottis, we got the Rum Nitties, we got next dang near. We got next dang near coming up, man. So just know that West Coast is most definitely running battle rap, y'all. All right, gone.